Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to make the heart boondoggle, and it is a little, not tricky, I wouldn't say. It's actually pretty simple. There's only a couple stitches you really need to know. Square, brick, super brick. Yep. And you also want to make sure that you check out my, like, rocket ship starting video. Sorry, my hair is, like, all messed up today, because it is the worst weather ever right now. You also want to make sure you check out my rocket ship video because that is going to give you a little bit of hints. For this video, I'm using 2 different colors, and in total I'm going to have 4 strands. 4, see? And the reason I'm doing 2 different colors is just because I like that color combination. Feel free to use 4 different colors. That's completely up to you. But for my video, I'm going to be using 4, and for the next few videos, I will have pretty much the same color combinations for everything. So, yeah. Because I went downstairs and cut a lot of boondoggle, and it's sitting next to me right now. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take 2 strands, and you want them to be about a yard. My arms are a little more than a yard, because I'm a little more than a yard tall-wise. I'm like 5 feet tall, so that's how long my arms are. And you just want to fold them in half, and you want to start the square. And do 2 to 3 stitches of square. So the first stitch obviously is going to count as 1, and I'm shaking this because my body is shaking. So just, you know, do your project. Yeah, so back to the weather. It is May 3rd, 2011, and I live in New York State. Not upstate, I'm like western. Western New York is where I live. So if you know where like Lake Ontario and Lake Erie is, I'm like right there. Yeah, that is where I live. So it should be pretty warm, you'd think, by this time. It usually is. I know that by this time of year I'm usually in shorts and flip-flops. Oh my god. It is 45 degrees outside, and raining, and cold, and wet, and I drive a convertible, and my car does not like that. It is not that warm in that car with that top up. Oh my god, it was awful. Okay. Anyways, so now I have 3 stitches, and what you want to do is grab either your grab one of your other colors, or just grab another color completely. And the color I grabbed, the yellow. So I'm gonna grab the yellow strand because I don't want the purple one. And I'm gonna fold that in half. And what you want to do is you want to take that pink, and you want to have this going like the long way, so that this is going to be like your long strand in your project. And then the purple one, you just want to like lay the pink one over the center, and kind of like diagonal, just like that. Alright? And then you want to start that, so follow the directions in my rocket ship video. But basically, you're just going to lay it over right there, and then put your finger over it and start brick. So, you know, you do need to know how to do bricks to do this video. And if you don't, then you're probably going to be lost at this point, because starting brick is important. You might want to have learned to start brick a couple of times and even tried the rocket ship little stitch a couple of times before you do this. So just use your scraps, work on starting brick, and then work on doing the little rocket ship, because that's going to help you immensely with this stitch. And this will be in 2 parts because there's a lot involved. So just again, you don't have to do 3 stitches of this, but 2 to 3, 4 maybe. It's all about you, and how pointed you want like the tip of your heart to be on the inside. I prefer to work from like the center out, like that. I start like here, and then I build my heart, and then it comes back into a little point. So I'm going to work on that, and these strands are also so cold that they will not form real well, and I'm not liking it. So 3 stitches, and now you can see that this is starting to take shape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 4th strand, and I'm going to fold it in half. Oh, one more thing. You want to check out my chain link video. Wow, I completely forgot about that. I think it's the first one. Yeah, that sounds right. The first video will tell you like part of what you need to do this. So you're just going to do this rocket ship stitch again. Take this purple, lay it over the pink ones, and you want to start super bricks, so check out super brick. So you can work on that. This one I would recommend only doing 2 stitches, just because I think 2 stitches works out a lot better than 1, or I mean 3. And 2 stitches will lock in your super brick stitch. Okay, so there you have the beginning of the point of the heart. Now I'm going to like separate the strands out so that they're like doing the parts that aren't pointed, like the curvy parts, I guess you could say. Okay, so since you probably have watched the video on how to, what's it called? Make a chain link. And if you haven't, you really need to go check that out because that is going to help you immensely. You want to separate the strands, so divide them in half right at the center one here, and just, you know, pull them off to the side. Start on one side, it really doesn't matter which, but you just want to separate them off to the side. Next thing you want to do is you want to start a square stitch. So, hold on, my computer's like falling. Okay, so you want to like start a square stitch, but don't keep going down the row or anything. Just get to this point. Then what you're going to do is this one that's next to this tail here, you're going to pick that up. You're going to go over this tail and under that loop. Alright? And then, see, it's just going to turn. Just like that. See that turn there? That is exactly what you want. Alright? And then just take this normal pink one and go through and over. And you should have something that comes out looking like this if you're using 2 colors. If you're not using 2 colors, if you're using more, hold on. Is that better? I think that's a little better. Yeah. If you're not using 2 colors, then you're going to have a little different. But you get the basic idea that you're going to have these 4 strands, and then these other 4 that are in the project are separated out. And then you want to do a second stitch of that. Just kind of lock it in place. And you're going to repeat this process on the other side. So make a square. And then fold this over the tail and under the loop. Just like so. And then normal. Pull it all tight. Do a second square stitch to lock it in place. And there you go. Next, what you're going to do is, you're going to do 50 to 75, I think is the number, 50 to 75 square stitches. And then, you're going to go on to my second video, which I'm not filming today because I don't really have time to work on that today, because I have AP Calculus tomorrow, so I'm going to be studying for my calculus exam. And then I'll probably work on that tomorrow after my exam on the bus ride home, because we can't test at our school because our school's under construction and it's a big hassle. And there's like nowhere to test because the part of the building that's under construction is where we would test. Sort of. It's really confusing. So yeah, that is the starter of this project, and the second part will be up soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to check out those videos. Now bye.